tired of waiting on people to be like, it's either you in or you out, you know? So here we are, Uncle Lean in the building for a little while, for just a little while, you know? I'm just here for a minute, you know what I'm saying? You could kind of label this as a short, but I'm just here for a minute. I mean, just for a minute, because I'm took a little nap, you know what I'm saying? Just kicked it with my brothers, but it's like, I'm like, I'm going to do a few for WWE champions, after a while, just to kick it real quick because I'm pissed off at the Mets losing 7 straight. And I know they're about to play in the second. And my thing is, I'm still pissed at MLB.TV. Something I just can't shake off. And I got to get past a lot of things with a lot of things that, I got bills to pay. But I'm not going to bring that to you. I'm just saying, drink with me. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. And it's the good stuff. It's the good stuff. But after a while, when I finish with the good stuff, you're not going to get it all here. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, water and, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be Moxie approved with all that. As I keep talking about the good people at YouTube and on this, you know what I'm saying? Basically the good people at this platform that I talk about because I watch them and, they're fantastic at what they do. For real. You won't catch me knocking anybody except for Lord Jamal, but it is what it is. And yeah, I went there because of the fact that I'm not knocking morals. Okay, you could say I am knocking morals. Drink with me. But you can sell your soul. You know what I'm saying? Or you could buy in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen. You could do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna line yourself up. And funny how I back myself up into talking about this bullshit. But the point of the matter is, it's like, yo, you could line yourself up into what you want to do. But you can also line yourself up into selling your fucking soul. And listen, however you want it, however do you want it, however do you need it, goddammit. But the point of the matter is, you define yourself. You define yourself on how you want to sell yourself. And I don't give a fuck on what you do personally. But you define your moral ground. I'm going to say that shit again. You define your moral ground. So, hey, I ain't got to tell you how to live. You tell yourself how to live. You got to live with yourself at the end of the fucking day. And if I gotta tell you that twice, you're fucked. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't watch this, I don't know what to tell you. For real. And like I said, I wasn't gonna be alone to begin with. So with that said, for those who's watching Vlad, for those who's watching Lord Jamar, here's what it is. Oh, don't think that was the only thing I was gonna say. I'm just saying that was a hard hit that I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't scrolling on X. This ain't doing none of that shit that I was talking about. Because it's like, listen. I've been hitting the impact where it's like, oh, I'm just following all the shit. It's always a plan B with me. But there's always plan A's. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I always got deals my way where it's like, talk about this, talk about this, talk about this, talk about this. You gotta understand. My circle is always with me. Yo, Dave, talk about this. Yo, Lean, talk about this. It's not all me. I always got a team. And this is the reason why I'm going live right now. Because there's always a team. Mostly, it's me. However, there's always a team. And I want to talk about it right now. Happy birthday weekend to my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always spitballing. He's always spitballing with me. He's like, yo, bro, if you want. He's like, yo, if you want, you know what I'm saying? You like that drink? You like that drink with me shit? Yo. Drink a few and then talk about this. And here I am. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro, my lady. Yo, talk about this if you want. I'm never fed bullshit, and I'm never forced to do anything. It's like, yo, talk about this. It's like, yo, did you see? You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'll talk about my brother. You be like, yo, don't force yourself to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it's like you in business. Then I would tell him, I'm gonna talk about it, but not so much. You know what I'm saying? I got both ends of the spectrum in my ear. My brother in my ear, like, yo, don't talk about too much of that because it's like too much. It's like, yeah. Our lady be like, talk about that. That's what people do. But being that I love them both, here's how I balance it out. I tell them both, shut the fuck up. Nah, I'm just like, nah. But I'll be like, yo, I pick and choose my battles. You know what I'm saying? All the time. All the time. And what's the issue? no issue. What's the balance? Nobody listens to me, you know what I'm saying, live. But this is gonna be my gimmick though. This will be the gimmick. Nobody listens to me live, but somebody catches it on the playback. I love it. Drink with me though. Cause you know why? Because I live no matter what. But as long as this play, and as long as I could talk on YouTube, it is what it is. With that being said, the Mets lost again. You know something? I'm gonna stop talking about the Mets until they win. And if they win tonight, that's what it is. But I will not stop talking about MLB.TV. Although the last Met loss was on Apple TV. Alright, I get it. I ain't got Apple TV. So I knew I was gonna watch that shit anyway. But I'm gonna let MLB.TV run out. Fuck the subscription and fuck that shit as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna focus my whole shit on my phone bill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna focus my whole shit on my phone bill. That's it. That's all. Because fuck MLB.TV. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for real. I gotta say it. Fuck them. Because the way they shitted on me as far as blacking my shit out. Yo, fuck y'all. For real, I will never depend on y'all again. I'll let the subscription run out and just kick it back on whenever I need to watch the condensed game. I'll just do it on YouTube. Because y'all ain't shit. What the fuck am I paying for? For real. And it's like, I ain't no big YouTuber, so it's like, it ain't like y'all gonna see this like, oh no, what can we do? I know you're gonna say, well, fuck you too. So it's mutual. See y'all in 15 days. That's all I got to fucking say about that. But it is what it is. Now, as far as anything else, now the recent dealings with Juneteenth. Oh, Lean, what you got to say about Juneteenth? Not much, but it's like, now that it went national, you know what I'm saying? Because it happened, hey, fantastic. No mail. No kids going to school. Because it's like, yo, it's like personal. Not even personally with me. It's just that I got personal people. So it's like, I get calls on the phone like, I had myself going out, and then I realized, I'm not gonna talk about who it was, but a couple people called me. It's like knocked a couple of routines off the ledger, so to speak. Oh, I meant to call you like this, that, and the third. People out of school, I'm like, hey. But then it's like, I gotta go through it. So it's like, So, only thing I'm saying is shout out to Juneteenth. Shout out to Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? We made it. You know what I'm saying? We made it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe not, brother. It depends on how you feel about the day. If you consider it a holiday, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all. Me personally, it's June 19th, y'all. I'm not trying to diss it. I'm just saying it's June 19th. It was always June 19th to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm 47 years old. It was always June 19th. You know what I'm saying? And I know what y'all thinking. Well, what about Martin Luther King Day? Hey, listen, I'm 47 years old. It was always Martin Luther King Day. So, I'm afforded that double standard because I'm an old nigga. I'm gonna keep it twos with y'all. June 19th is a millennial holiday. Let's keep it twos. You understand what I'm saying? It's a millennial holiday. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a fucking holiday until my sister graduated college, yo. Let's keep it twos, y'all. Let's keep it twos. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all like I'm pro Juneteenth. Am I pro Juneteenth? No, I'm not. I'm not. That's just me. And y'all could call me old ass nigga all you want. Because you know something? I am. For real. But the point of the matter is, I accept it. However, bro, it wasn't Juneteenth all the time in my life. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Juneteenth in my mother's life, in my parents' life. It wasn't Juneteenth in my grandmother's, in my grandparents' life. So for me to just sit here and be like, oh, let's just no, let me not say that. I will accept it. But you know what I'm saying? The same way we sat here and accepted this, and which is fine, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. Get it untwisted. I'm with it. Because how many times did we watch comedy shows when we was talking about, you know what I'm saying, the Judaic people talking about getting an extra check to get, you know what I'm saying, getting an extra check for some bullshit. And then we finally get it. My thing is, the difference is, well, maybe it ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? We should get that. But my thing is, and I spoke to my lady about this. Where's the check? Where's the check? And I'm not even going to go a third octave, be like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I whispered it instead of yelling it, because the fact of the matter is this. Where's our check? And I'll be the one to say it. Where the fuck is our check? We're supposed to be sitting here accepting everything else, but we ain't willing to accept the check. Trump's first term, it was like, yo, everybody getting a check. Everybody was getting a check. I don't know what the fuck y'all did with y'all's. I know I blessed my family. I just felt like it was something to do. You understand what I'm saying? I blessed my family. I'm like, yo, I got a check? For no reason? I need another check for no reason. Drink with me. Yeah, that being said, fucking said, all these allegations need to be put to rest. But I understand it's too high profile. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like nobody wants to hear that shit. It's something to talk about because it's high profile people. But it's like, yo, just because you got high profile people that don't know how to keep their fucking dick in their pants, or tell people how to keep their dick in their pants, it's like, yo, let's keep it twos. Let's keep it twos, y'all. We've been sodomized in our mind because we have to hear about this shit. I'm like, yo, and I value myself on entertaining people, but it's like, yo, when it's like it's out of people's head, and then it's like, you know, and I understand how people are on YouTube where it's like, yo, they don't want to talk about it, so it's like the more they try to bridge it out their heads, they know they're gonna have to talk about it. Hell, I talked about it, and you know what I'm saying, I try to keep it on entertainment, mostly sports, but the point of the matter is, it's like, I can't dodge it either. That's why I drink myself to bitching about it. Well, not trying to bitch about it. I mean, y'all deal with it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm bitching about it? Just comment on it. But I'm just saying, it's just a deal that I have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have to deal with it because I pick and choose. But it's like, damn, I really got to deal with it. Why? Because most of the shit is rap music, and if you know, you know, I rap too, so it's like, shit. God damn. Don't make no goddamn sense, y'all. If you know, you know. This is why I try to keep it on sports. But the rap game, Jesus. It is what it is, man. Let's see. How far we on? 25 minutes. I'ma still kick with y'all. Why the fuck not? I need views. God damn it. Nah, seriously, I do need views, but one thing I haven't done lately One thing I haven't done lately, you know what I'm saying? Especially not at the last stream, I've done this. Well, I'm doing it now. If you want to do this, do that. That's the best part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all haven't been doing it because y'all haven't been watching. But I give less of a damn because all this shit is archived. All this shit is archived. So you gotta see me one time or another. So it is what it is. But again, you wanna do this, do that. And that's the obligatory shit. StreamYard don't pay me to do this. I just do it accordingly. Real. Because it's like, yo, why not? Somebody's gonna catch me that follow me, and then they're gonna do it themselves. And then we gonna live. You know? So again, yeah. And I'm gonna say this without posting it. If you wanna do this, do that. Shouts to StreamYard and shouts to me. And that's real. Drink with me. Because they allow me to say drink with me and I can drink my beer and all that other bullshit. And that's the thing. People ask me, oh, Yolene, you gonna get monetized? Probably not. But I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as I got a phone and as long as I got a StreamYard, I can talk to y'all. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like the LA Knight of YouTube. So it's like, I love this. I really do love this. I'll catch somebody's ear. I'll catch somebody's well, I'll catch somebody's ear. As far as catching somebody's eyes, it's like, yeah. Excuse me. But as far as that's concerned, it's like, you know, you'll catch somebody's eye. I'm in an advanced age where it's like, if I was to catch somebody's eye, that'd be sick. And that's not my concern. But then again, I am concerned about catching somebody's eye. Catch my eye and like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And I've never been like that towards y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be doing live streams regardless. However, it's like, you know, it's whatever y'all want to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Talk bad about me. Talk good about me. I really don't give a fuck. My thing is, it's like, you know, all attention is good attention. I would put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I'll be going on my studio. So I know who's watching me after the fact. Actually, I don't know who's watching me after the fact, but I do know if I'm getting views after the fact. So I'm content on doing this shit. You gotta understand what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I know nobody watches me live. I understand nobody watches me live. You know what I'm saying? And I know that when I say that, y'all cut off. When I say nobody watches me live, I study y'all in the YouTube studio. So you probably ask yourself, it's like, well, if you know that, why do you go on? Because I got a circle. You know what I'm saying? I got a circle. It is what it is. I do this for the circle. So whether they know or not, it is what it is. That's why I stopped going live on YouTube. I mean, going live on Facebook, saying it's like, yo, I'm on. Because I know my circle gonna see me a little later. It is what it is. However, with that said, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. You know what I'm saying? I went a half hour. And it's like, you know, whenever you got time for me, I know you got time for me. But for the final time, if you want to do this, do that. And on that note, I'm going, y'all. So.